Firestick guy.
Yeah. The fire stick.
This dude,
The
this guy,
fire stick guy.
his name is.
So talk about. Tell me the story about the fire stick. Tell me the story.
Recently in England, let me Google this shit.
Okay,
There we go. So his name is so basically this guy is called Jonathan Edge.
Okay.
Jonathan Edge has been jailed for a total of 3 years.
Okay.
For guess what?
For what?
He sold dodgy fire sticks.
Dodgy fire sticks.
Fire sticks.
Okay.
So in the UK, where we have overloaded prisons, this guy has now been arrested for dodgy fire sticks.
Okay. And what was the other person who got released from jail? What would they do?
The person that was released from jail. So England.
After how many months though? How many months? How many months were they
there? This guy has been in prison for, I don't know, 5 months.
Okay, so jail for 5 months.
The jails in the UK are overflowing with things like sex offenders and murders. Okay. So Keir Starmer's idea to fix the issue was, I will release 3,000 paedophiles and child molesters into the UK, then fill my prison with people that sell dodgy fire sticks.
Okay. So this guy was arrested for lewd acts with children, and he was released from jail. Is that what you're telling me in the UK is happening right now?
Yeah, so he was released from jail for touching children.
Okay.
And then, if you want to bring up on screen, type in Jonathan Edge dodgy fire sticks into Google.
Okay, let me find it.
And you will see an image of the guy. So you imagine you're in jail, you're having a shower with the boys, you're chatting, and you say, "Hey man, what are you put in prison for?" And this guy's like, "Yeah, I killed like 10 people." Then what are you put in prison for? "Oh, I just blew up a shopping centre." What are you in jail for? "I went and sold a 2-tooth terrier a fucking dodgy fire stick." And I'm now in jail for 3 years.
Oh my god. Okay, so UK fire sticks.
Just put male arrested for dodgy fire sticks and it'll come up. And there's like a whole... Yeah. His name's Jonathan Edge, 29, from Liverpool. Loaded illegal services onto the media streaming devices in return for cash-in-hand payments.
Drop that link in Discord, the one that you want me to look up.
Right, let me just...
So you're telling me, like, if like, let's say he had dodgy fire sticks, but then he is, like, going after kids, too. It'd be like, we got one. We want to go arrest one.
I had dodgy fire sticks.
No, but the judge is there. The judge is there. Is be like, okay, you've been selling dodgy fire sticks. We're gonna put you away for like 3 to 5 years. And then his defense is like, but Your Honor, we have some new information. And then it's a picture of him with a child. And then the judge can be like, no, I guess you're off.
On the dodgy fire sticks, there was child. Oh, okay, that's acceptable. You can be free now.
Yeah, you can't say that if we're posting this anywhere, but you can use CP. There was CP, and now you're free. You're free to go. You're allowed to leave. You're no sentence, 6 months in jail because, these dodgy fire sticks were actually for child CP.
You're free to go, and as England's so screwed with all the illegal immigrants coming in, you can have some free cash as well and a free house for all your CP.
Damn. Okay, so here's the thing. I think you can see my screen. Jonathan Edge, man, has been jailed after flogging dodgy Amazon fire. You literally wrote dodgy. Like, for someone who's Canadian or North American, the word dodgy is hilarious because we never use it in, like, modern society.
So what would you use for dodgy?
I guess jailbroken, hacked, pirated.
No, so dodgy is, like, shifty. Like, it's... What he's doing is... like sneaky, shouldn't be doing it. That's what dodgy means.
That is the funniest word. So this poor guy, is there a video on this? I'm gonna YouTube him. Let's see if there's a video we could watch together.
Jonathan Edge.
The thing is, just
listen to the music.
Just pause it. So if you look at this image, would you look at this man and think, he looks like he sells dodgy fire sticks? No, you'd look at him and you'd be like, he definitely looks like a pedophile.
Yeah, which would get him less jail time. If he looked if he did what he looks like he did, he would have less jail time. But because he doesn't look like a nerd, he would do dodgy fire
You wouldn't
sticks.
look at him and be like, "Oh, this guy's sat in his like front room with 200 fire sticks, plugging them into his PC and uploading." You think he'd be in his front room like selling stuff,
Okay.
drugs or something.
But just going forward, you got to use the other words because the algorithms will pick up that we said what we said. You see what I'm saying?
This is. Yeah.
PDF
is this
file,
a test of it? Because in the background, all I can hear is Cecilia singing.
Doesn't matter. Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. We might post this. We'll see what happens. But okay, I'm gonna play it again.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Home to allow unauthorized access to Premier League games, advertising the devices on Facebook and selling them for cash. He pleaded guilty to 3 counts of fraud following a private prosecution by the Premier League and was sentenced to 3 years and 4 months in
pause
prison
it.
by
3 years?
So it wasn't he was given 3 years in prison, but the people that got him imprisoned was the actual Premier League, the football league.
Wow.
So the football league make money, don't they, by selling their football programs to Sky or BBC or Virgin or whatever. So because he was selling so many and making so much money out of the Premier League, which is a multi-billionaire, like billion-pound company, they've been like, this little man that's making 200 quid a week on his Firesticks, we can't have that. He's taking our profits. So now we're going to get him banged away for 3 years. Yes, we've saved it. He has lost £200 a week now.
UK is saved. And it's not like the streams. Like, you could just go on DuckDuckGo and like look up, like write in Premier League free streams. It's not like they're ending all the streams. They're just arresting one football fan who is making a little bit of money off it. This is ridiculous.
So there's one football fan that probably doesn't have a job because they've let in so many illegal immigrants that take all the jobs. So now this guy cannot make any money off his little backstreet sales of £200 on Firesticks. But the multi-billion-pound company, the Premier League, are like, let's shut this guy down.
Yeah. Well, as a Canadian, I got to tell you, you can't say that because that is grossly offensive. Our Trudeau loves illegals. Well, I actually wasn't illegal. I'm not going to lie. But that's partly offensive to me. But you know what?
So what's your background, Sonny? Are you Canadian?
I am Romanian. I am Numa. I'm from Numa land. So.
From Numa land. Let's carry on with this video, though. That's brilliant.
Okay. We'll keep playing
Crown
this.
Court. Kevin Plum, representing the Premier League, emphasized the ongoing efforts to protect broadcast
Oh my God, you're right. They went
rights,
after him.
stating that illegal operators would be pursued no matter the scale. Edge was also penalized for personally accessing the illicit football streams he was distributing. The court heard that he conducted the operation for cash payments, continuing despite multiple...
They make it sound like...
Do you think, right, this is a good one. I bet you the British government, though, if this guy was like declaring his money to the government, he was making £200 and he was paying the government tax, I guarantee that they would let him carry on. They'd be like, he's paying his tax.
As long as you do that. The thing is, like, if they're making it sound like he broke, like, he has like a drug ring or something. You know, he's human trafficking or something. This guy's selling.
He's got
Amazon
like a little
sticks.
like, do you know, like in America you have like them drug dens where you have loads of like little Mexicans or something working and making all these stuff, and he's just sat there with all his little British minions just plugging in fire sticks everywhere, like he's mass out selling like 1 million a day or something and making millions of pounds, but he's not.
Yeah, no, he's like doing this for like $20, a few dollars
like
at a time. And then
he's getting 20 quid a day to get his next fix or his next meal, and the government are like, we can't have this. You are going to jail.
And they're making it sound like it's cash payments. Like, this guy's getting like 20 quid, 10 quid. He's like getting no money. It's like barely paying his heating bill, and they're like, yo, it's cash payments. He's just, taking over.
It's cash payments, 20 quid a day. How dare you not pay tax?
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
This guy.
All right, we'll go back to playing this video. Let's see how this goes.
Warnings from the Premier League to cease his activities. Detective Sergeant Steve Frame of Merseyside Police commented on the case, stating that Edge's sentence should serve as a warning about the seriousness of copyright theft. Many people see no harm in illegally streaming TV services, but they are wrong, he said. Kevin
Yeah.
Plum added,
So they're using this guy as like an example, basically making an example.
And they're
out of him.
making out that this is like the worst crime in the UK ever.
I
They're like,
know.
this is a warning we're sounding out to the British public that if you sell fire sticks on your corner street for $20 a day, you will go to jail for 3 years.
Yeah. You're going to jail for life. There's no
You're
way
going
around
for a
it.
long
You don't.
time.
Yeah, you don't get to live. That's it. It's over. Now get back to doing knife crimes.
Yeah, practice your stabbing daily. Go out there and sell
Get a nice-
narcotics. but
Get a
do
nice
not,
like. Get a nice
do
form.
not sell fire sticks.
Yeah, get a good form when you get in. You know, practice that. We're gonna ban potato peelers. We're gonna do all this weird stuff. No potato peelers, but that's okay. Just stay away from the dodgy fire sticks.
Yeah, run it. Let's see what it finishes with.
I think, yeah, okay. Let's see
that
what
the sale of
it is.
Premier League broadcast rights supports financial contributions to all levels of the football pyramid.
Oh my God.
We're pleased the courts have once again underscored the importance of safeguarding these rights, he said. Kieran Sharp from intellectual property rights group FACT stated that anyone
What's this
creating a business
music?
to sell stolen content
It's like-
would be
Holy
It's like
investigated
shit.
like it's so
regardless of their level of
what he's
operational
doing.
This is intense. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that for this. Well, any closing statements you would like to make or discuss, sir?
Going forward for the British population, remember, it's okay to be into CP, but do not sell them fire sticks.
No dodgy fire sticks, please, or you will be this man here who was serving 3 years in jail with like murderers, people who are like CP people, for
Yep.
dodgy fire sticks. The Premier League
Do
will go
not
after
be-
you.
Do not be Jonathan Edge. Be yourself.
There you go. All right, first episode. We're gonna leave it at that. All right, bye.